Hey ladies and gents, good morning. Welcome to a new review. Welcome back to the channel. And behind us is MG for the first time on the channel. So hopefully in the future we'll have more brands added, but we're adding MG. Behind me is the new MG HS second generation in the top trim. We're gonna check it out, exterior interior details. So without further ado, let's just jump into the review. Here's the beautiful new MG HS second generation. Now in front of us is the luxury trim. There's also standard trim, that's an entry trim. Now, let me show you the key fob. It's a really nice, elegant key fob. You can see here MG, and on the back you have a lock, hold to unlock the cargo or lock it, unlock the car. These are rubberized, and you get this nice MG keychain. So it fits nice in the hand, has a nice weight, not too heavy, but not too light. If we unlock the car, you can see here mirrors and fold. You can see the turn signals in the middle. Now, what's inside? Inside is the 1.5 turbocharged petrol 4-cylinder, producing 170 horsepower. It's linked to 7-speed automatic. Now, this is the top trim with the automatic, and it is top of the line with all the bells and whistles. Now, if you go for the lower trim, the exterior is exactly the same. Interior also, you only get few less options, like for example 360 cameras for parking, or instead of 8 speakers you get 6. So not a lot of change. You can check the configurator. Now the standard equipment with the manual 6-speed manual starts at here in Croatia at 31,490 euros. For 2,000 euros more, you can option for the automatic, 7-speed automatic, or dual clutch. You can go for the higher trim with the manual, and then this one, the very top, costs 36,490. So that's that. Some of you will comment, first gen facelift was slightly cheaper. When they clear out their inventory, maybe next year the prices might change. We're getting Euro 7 next year, so we're gonna see. But with technical details out of the way, let's check the design of this car. This car is really beautiful. I would say all around an excellent SUV. Now we have a black metallic color. Of course, you can choose multiple exterior colors, but this really looks elegant. Now, well, there's not too much sun, so you can't really see the metallic color, but there are like blue flakes on the sun, so the color kind of pops. Now, we have here SAIC Vision, so that's the Chinese company that required MG, which is UK or English brand, through history. Now you can see here LED light system. Inside here says digital matrix lights. I did my test at night. I didn't notice the matrix capability, so I'm not sure if this is enabled. I've checked the infotainment. I didn't see any boxes. Okay, the sun is up here. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, maybe here you can see slightly flakes inside. Yeah, definitely if I come to this side, perhaps. It's not bright enough, but and the car is kind of wet from the rain. Anyways, nice design. You can see the creases on the hood. We do have piano black plastic here. Now, main light, position lights, and daytime running light. These 3 turn signals. You have LED fog lights. Unfortunately, not cornering, but hey, you can have it all. You can see parking sensors, 360, and then here we have a little chrome part. For elegancy, there is a silver part connecting these silver parts inside the LED headlights. We can see the beautiful MG badge. Kind of reminds me of Warner Brothers, at least the font, and Looney Tunes from my childhood. Now, huge thanks to MG Motors Croatia for giving me the car for review. Hopefully we'll have more MG cars in future. You can see a wide lens camera, 180 degrees, so there's 4 of them, of course, front, rear, and on the side mirrors, 360, and the radar at the bottom. By the way, MG has MG Pilot, That's their lane assist and adaptive cruise control system, works really great. So here's the front look. Again, nice looking car, not too aggressive. Now these side intakes are not real, so just a cosmetic thing. Still looks nice. We have a little sun shooting the car, so you can see it a different light environment. Now checking the alloys, interesting, the car came on Bridgestone summer tires. You can see that these are 19-inch. If I can find here, 225 55 are 19, diamond cut, silver on black, multi-spoke. It's actually like 5 spokes and then with the opening inside. And I like these lug nut covers and the MG badge. Suspension, very comfortable suspension, so good ride comfort. Now on the side skirt, you can see this carbon fiber imitation extending on the sides and the back. That's just a cosmetic part. Now here they added this trim. I thought they would use a camera here. It looks like a camera at first, but then you realize it's not. So interesting. Wondering what that is. Now I didn't go to the press conference because I had a different schedule, so I couldn't make it. But the MG did have a press conference, so maybe, I'm not sure if they mentioned that or not, but interesting detail. You can see the VIN number. Now wipers have washer nozzles under the hood there. Not sure if you can notice. We have the rain sensor and the lane assist camera. This should be a light sensor. And windshield is double glazed. Not sure if you can notice, this is quite tight, so double laminated windshield. And you can see aluminum roof racks on the top. We're getting a lot of sun. See, look at this now. You can see the flakes on the color, it just pops. It looks amazing. This one's piano black. Now I have the key in my pocket, so I can just press this button. It's on the front doors only, both sides. You can see the turn signals. You can see the camera for the parking and blind spot warning. There's a blind spot warning here. Unfortunately, no auto dimming. Now we have the chrome outline on the top of the windows, piano black underneath. If I back up, you can see the beautiful profile of this SUV, and you can see tinted windows on the rear. Look at the rear tire. Now let me just check if the dimension is the same. Yeah, 225 55. I'm not sure, was it 35? Forgot, but you can compare that by pausing the video. Also 19-inch. Now let's get to the back end of the car. You can see here the spoiler extending from the body going downwards. There's a little design elements, and the car really looks nice on the back. I just like it in this black color. The taillights look really nice even when they're not on. When I unlock the car, they don't turn on. Only the front lights turn on for some reason, so I need to turn on the car to show you that. So you can see the turn signals on the rear. Now there is one way to actually show you by switching the lights to position. It's going to be beeping to let you know that you left them on, but look at this. These look really nice. Nice and sharp. Now to come a little bit closer, turn signal is on the top. This one's the stop light. Of course, you have the rear reverse lights LED. This one's the fog light. The other side is not, although it is red. It has cat eyes, of course. Now you can see here that chrome part, 2 strikes on the diffuser, looking kind of elegant, not too aggressive. And we have the fake exhaust tips for some reason, but you do get dual exhaust tips. That's nice. Checking the back end, again, really elegant looking in this black color. You can see the MG badge and the HS. There is a stoplight here in the glass as well. And we have the rear camera, gold LED lights for license plate illumination. And here we can pop the button. You can use the key fob as well. So just to put it into frame, you can see this opens nice and tall. I am a 2-meter tall person. That's 200 centimeters or 6.6 in feet for height comparison. If I straighten up, yeah, so on the top they even added this thing for a grip. This one illuminates at night only when the car is on. When it's just unlocked, it's not illuminated for some reason. You can close here in the infotainment, you can program the height. There's 3 levels. Interesting, I think this is the VIN number they added there as well. Now, you have this cover, just pull, let it go. You can see the very spacious cargo space, 507 liters, and then when you knock down the seats, you get 1,484 liters of cargo space. Now, this, on both sides, you can pull it, so you can take out the cover. On the left side, you have cold light. There's no 12-volt outlet, I've checked. And here you have pockets. On the left, it's slightly bigger, extending above the arch, wheel arch, and here it's kind of smaller. You get this posh-looking leather with stitching, false carpet, and then there's a real carpet here, and underneath you can see the storage area. You get a patching kit. You can put a fire extinguisher. It's not completely then flat here, but okay. This is nice because it's nice and flat. You can sit here, but this is wet, so I don't want to get wet. And you can see seats now down 60-40. You can see also the anchors for the ISOFIX on the rear. Very practical family car, looking quite gorgeous. I've seen a lot of MG cars on the road, and yeah, people like them. When you take out this one, you can hang it here so it doesn't scratch your clear coat. There's a lot of sun, but we're getting inside. Now focus on the opening and closing sound. Good opening and closing sound, but front doors are slightly heavier and have better closing sound. At least they have a better thump. This one's slightly resonating, but you know, not bad. You can see the doors go all the way down, so there is no water here on the step. You can see that. You can push down here to lock for the kids inside for safety. You can see here Roman 5. This is a factory tint, and look at this. This is not a stitch. This is a mold, but this is nice and soft touch material. Then this is real stitching. You have this kind of it's not brown. It's like beige leather. Then this is a plastic molding, same as this, hard plastic, but everything feels really nice to the touch, nice and sturdy. Big handles. You have a speaker here and here. Nice big pockets. All windows are fully automatic. Very nice. Here, interesting carpets. They have these dots, but it's still slipping. But interesting design. Now, the seats, very comfortable, perforated in the middle, and here you can see the ISOFIX. Nice buckled. At the top, we have a black roof liner, and if I pull here behind, you can knock down the seat. Seat belt aligner is holding the belt in the place, so it's not in the way. You can see the back cargo. You'll have to push this one in. Let's jump inside. I was sitting on the front, so there's plenty of feet room, plenty of knee room, and you can see here there is AC. So these are open, and you control the air vent like they're connected together. This is closed. This is open. Here you have 2 USB-A's, but you get a little adapter, 2 of them, so A to C for front and rear passengers. And look at this. There's so much room here. This is barely tall at all, just like a little hump, but nice and flat, so you can squeeze a third person. This is soft, and the seats are nice and wide. Very nice profiling. You can see here you can extend 2 cup holders. They're adjustable and rubberized bottom. I wish maybe they added opening here for longer objects like skis, but I don't think anyone carries skis inside. View at the back, and this is all nice and soft. Now all, besides the driver's side, have handles. You can here have physical buttons to turn on the lights, and here you have hooks on the rear. This is the system. You just push up and then press to lower down, headrest. And let me show you the closing sound, or hear the closing sound. So good. You'll hear slightly better on the front. Now, if I straighten my back, I'm touching the top. But in reality, I'm not always 100% straight. I can survive on the back for a shorter journey, and for an average person, like if you're 190 or 85, you should be very comfortable on the back seat regarding height. Now, they've changed the front end, they've redesigned it, so let's get to the front. And check it out. By the way, there is a little plastic here you can pop. There's a physical cylinder in case your 12 battery dies and you need to access the car and open the bonnet. So, great closing sound. And I'm just gonna put this one back to automatic. Front doors open nice and wide, same as the rear. Again, the same materials. You have here lock, unlock. Car locks itself when you start driving, of course. All power windows. You can fold the mirrors. They do fold automatically when you lock the car. You can disable the rear controls if you have kids. Big pockets. Speaker here and at the bottom. So let me find here the tire pressure. That's your tire pressure info. You can pause and read that. Again, the same carpets with the MG will cover there, and paddles there, rubber. You can pull twice to open the bonnet. We're going to do that at the end of the video. There's a light height control for the LED lights. There's a little compartment here, maybe for a garage opener or electronic tool payment. Here you can adjust the steering column. And manually, there's a speaker actually here, and seats. Now look at this. They are on this tall, uplifted position. Now these are electronic. Tilt, lumbar, they're heated as well. But look at this. This one goes up and down, so the knee area won't tilt. But front is electronic as well, but it's not height adjusted, unfortunately. But if you're a tall person, you're going to be sitting and touching the top with your hair, but if you're an average, that's fine. Again, beautiful seats, smaller bolsters at the bottom. This just has 1,000 kilometers. I'm sure you can clean this with a clean wet microfiber towel. And over here you can see bigger bolsters. The seats are very comfortable, no issues regarding comfort. And here you can see the top. I was trying to avoid the sun, but yeah, hopefully it won't blind us. Great closing sound. So let me just turn on the car. I need some AC here to run. Actually going to turn on the engine as well, so it is not too loud. Now switching to wide lens, is going to be separated video point of view driving with no talking, so you can hear all the sounds the car makes, and then separated video night review, where I'm going to summon my impressions on the road. Very beautiful layout of the interior and the front cockpit. So let's zoom back in. Now, steering wheel. We have beautiful MG badge. Steering wheel is a 3-spoke, flat top and bottom. Smooth leather on the top, nicely perforated on the sides. And maybe I should turn off the engine. Maybe I should just turn on the electronics. So twice. Just press without the brake. You get the animation there once again. Now, this chrome part can sometimes reflect the sun a lot. In that case, you just put your hand here and eliminate that. That's that. Here we have the MG Pilot. You have the voice commands, and here you can feel like which button is which. Now, press to the sides for cruise distance, volume up and down, and then change radio stations like that. Favorites, you can customize both of these, phone calls and trip computer there. Wipers and lights, keep them on automatic, and excuse me, wipers are here. Meant to say turn signals. Now the dash, again, softly padded. Piano black, there's quite a lot piano black here, not my favorite, but it's fine. On the top, maybe not around the gear lever. Here you can see this is all leather, so at least, actually no, this is the molding. I thought this was real stitching. This is a mold, but again, soft touch, so this is hard perhaps, but you're not going to reach that. Everything blowing to the side. Now, when we're talking about the side mirrors, they're good for the aerodynamics, design-wise, but massive blind spot here and there, so pay attention in roundabouts and when you have pedestrians. This here is an infrared camera for your eyes monitoring system. It's a bit oversensitive, so you might want to disable those because as soon as you watch the radio here when you're trying to play with the navigation, it just pops a message, pay attention to the road, which is slightly annoying. Yeah, there's a speaker in the A-pillar there. Now, what else? You can see the two connected screens, excellent resolution and graphical user interface. Start stop, you saw that. Air vents are below. This is like a fragrance scent, kind of nice. You can get that as an option. Now on the bottom here you have a home menu, you have a climate menu. When it's yellow, it's on. When you press it, it goes white, and you can disable the AC. Hazards, you can see them in the side mirrors, although it's daylight, so not that bright. You can here engage front and rear defrost. And on the bottom here, you have a 12-volt outlet. You have two USB-A's, and then again you get that adapter. That you have to use this one for the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. They work via cable, not wireless, unfortunately. Adjustable cup holders, rubberized mat at the bottom, easy to clean. This is leather, so it feels very nice. A little leather here as well. And then a huge piano black part, not my favorite. You know all the pros and cons. You have reverse neutral drive. For the sport, you have to push it to the side and then go forward for manual. B for park, electronic parking brake, auto hold, and downhill assist. Now, this is front wheel drive. I maybe didn't mention that, but I think it's obvious. If you were looking for a car, you know that. QI wireless charger. It doesn't really charge your phone fast, but it's there. Now this doesn't slide back and forward. It's kind of hard, maybe slightly soft, but not super soft like the seats, for example. So like that. You can take it up, but it doesn't have levels. So maybe I'm a little bit spoiled by some of the German cars. And here, very spacious glove box. There's a carpet down there. Is that a... No. I thought it was like a suitcase, something, but it's not. Okay. And here you press, glove compartment, very spacious. Yeah, so those are like the insurance and everything else. You get this little MG book and two USBs. There's a cold light in there. Very spacious. So that's nice. Front seats don't have the ISOFIX. You only have them on the rear. Again, very nice and comfy seats. You have the adjustable height-wise seat belts. Headspace on the front, not a problem, only on the front passenger seat. And here, let's check the mirror. Nice and wide. You have here for not to blind you, classical way. Now, cold LED lights, you can turn them all on or off. Emergency call there. You have the documents holder on both of those. The light comes on when you open the beauty mirror, and this one doesn't extend all the way, so you cannot extend it. You cannot right there, but you know, again, there's always room for improvement in the future. Now, I'm not sure if the AC is really blowing strong enough. Yeah, I need to turn on the engine. So the petrol has been slightly redesigned. It's 3% less heavier. They really isolated the soundproof and the cabin great, and the engine mounts are better, so the engine is not shaking. It's less shaking in the low gears, and overall there's less vibrations coming into the interior. So really great interior soundproof as well. Okay, now let me show you the infotainment here real quick. This one's the trip computer. You have here radio, you have route guidance, you have the trip computer. For the real consumption, come and check my night review and night point of view review. You saw the tire pressure. Here you have the lanes, so this is nice. The MG Pilot is almost like the Tesla Autopilot, and the same visualization. Here you can see the lanes and other cars. Maybe not that fast when it comes to projecting these, but it's a nice feature to have. Also, when you engage the MG Pilot, it has a blue lane outlines, same as on the Tesla. Maybe MG was inspired by Tesla, but that's not bad at all. You have all the information, all nice. If you go to drive, you can see if I go to the side here, that's sport. If I push forward, that's manual. Then you just push it back, it's back in D. Reverse, you can see excellent resolution. Cameras are nice and crispy. You can change the views. When you use the turn signal, it actually shows you the side, maybe for your blind spot. That's that. And you have 3 layouts for this screen. Now for that, you have to go here. It's a little bit, actually wait, you can go to the car, cluster, and then here you can see map. You can have the map here. You can have the MG Pilot. You can see nothing here because there's no lanes in front of the car, but otherwise you would see that. And then you can take these out on the side by pressing here. So you can see that is minimalized. So some prefer minimum, some prefer to have the options on the side there. You can customize this one, I forgot. So you just press here, it comes to the car menu. This one's for the, I think, 360. So you can always engage that and disengage that. And now coming back to the infotainment, interesting, there are fog lights here on the top. You can see when you turn on the fog lights, the screen went dim for some reason. It's kind of odd, but maybe it's expecting you to use that at night. I'm not sure really. What's the logic behind that? This is the home screen. Now, when you press here, you can add work, favorites. You can swipe here through all of these. Okay, music sound check. I can't play for too long not to get a copyright strike, but the sound system is quite nice. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the song to go to like actual beats or something like that. Can't play it for too long. I have to keep talking, you know the drill. Anyways, if you press here, you can get to the climate menu, the classical menu. You have the heated seats here. You have the settings here for how strong. Let me show you the navigation. The navigation is actually quite nice. It shows you here when you're in school zone. There's a speeding camera. Beautiful layout. By the way, there is a light layout for the whole infotainment. I just didn't want to choose that one. Here you have all the good stuff. Points of interest, and it works okay. You have the weather reports. There's actually a weather report. I disabled it here, so it always tell you like what's the current weather report and so on. Here you have all the shortcuts. I'm not going to go through each one, but I will show you the main ones. Here are the settings. You have these. There's no automatic brightness, so you have to play with it manually if you want to have that at the right spot. There is here an automatic theme, so I think with the background, it's just better to have a dark theme. And you can see here all of these. You can have a screen when you turn off the screen here, although I didn't figure out how to do it. Just have it all the time on. All of these are the languages for the voice assistant that works. So that's that. Music, interesting. When you're in the radio, you don't have this setting. Okay, now it works. Sorry, I have to mute that again. So I went to the radio for some reason, but if I go here to the shortcut, you have the shortcuts as well on the sides. When you press here, then you can choose what kind of type of music you want. So that's all the differences. You can have it off. You can of course play with these manually, like do that, but I just kept it on automatic. And there's no pull down menu, there's no up, it's just on the sides. You can play a video from the USB and so on. You can have multiple users. This is like for the service locations, like a dealer or the service. You can move this map, so it always goes to was that Netherlands or something like that, or Belgium, but you can come to your country, of course. And vehicle, you saw this, that's the cluster. You have all the side information for the trip computer. If you go to the status, you can see the service intervals, follow battery voltage, which is great. Here's the MG Pilot. You have all of this, look at this. But speed limit recognition, new European regulations, you have to disable it every time. Actually, no, this is speed limit. This one has overspeed warning, speed limit change. So you have to turn these off. I think they even stay on. I think I've disabled them, but they should restart on every drive. And then another one that's maybe annoying is this one. I disable these when I'm recording because the camera's on my face. This is a bit annoying, but it comes on every time. Again, I've explained, when you watch the navigation or radio, it just tells you to keep paying attention, so it gets a little bit annoying. That's that. And I'm gonna add the USB cable to show you the Apple CarPlay. Okay, you can see USB is connected. I'm using my iPhone mic, and here you can see green. So you can see when the Apple CarPlay is on how sharp the screen is. This is nice and fluid, but when I'm recording with my camera or my phone, it's slightly stuttering. Otherwise, it's nice and fluid. Okay, before I wrap it up here, I just want to show you here. If I go back to that fence, very nice and precise backing camera and parking sensors. So you can see here in centimeters how close you are. Now I'm close to the edge. I don't want to go closer because I don't think the parking sensors will notice that fence. So do pay attention to stuff that the sensors might not pick accurately, but otherwise it works very good. That's it. I'm gonna wrap it here. I don't think I've missed anything, hopefully. If I did, I'm gonna add it in the night review. Fuel consumption, again, check the night review. This car can be very economical if you are not heavy on the gas pedal, but if you're in traffic, yeah, it's an SUV, spends more fuel, obviously. So you just push this up. There are gas struts. If I back up, you can see how that looks. Look how smart those animals are. Excuse me, birds. Yeah, they're throwing the walnuts to open them. Anyways, here's the, again, 1.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol turbo, producing 170 horsepower. Your washer fluid is here. You can see the washer nozzles now there, and the rest leave it to mechanics. Interesting, this is soft cover, so also helps lower the vibrations, noise. Look at inside here. They added all this dampening material to the car. Also VIN number there. So great acoustics. I didn't go underneath the pedals. There's also, you can see, white acoustic blanket, so they really dampen the soundproof in this car very nicely. Ooh, I can see some holograms on the black color, but again, black color is so hard to maintain. I could use some polishing, but besides that, it looks Very, very beautiful. Especially the black car with this beige interior looks quite amazing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video. Hope it's not too long. I like to be detailed and informative. Thank you all for watching all the way to the end. Give this video a like, you know, the drill. Type your comment below. How do you like the second generation? And if you want to see more content like this, do subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to get notified. It's completely free. And hope to see you in the next one. Stay safe. Bye.